Okay, hey everyone, let's do a quick Pioneer League. Girlfriend is busy, so we're going to try running a quick Pioneer League with a red-black Fabled Arcanist deck, which is based off Karate Dome 10's list. It's pretty much just a red-black value list with Fabled the Mirror Breaker, some Graveyard Trespassers as well, just to help fill out that early end of the curve. Gigantha's legal to run, we got 2 Kroxa, some Young Peasy, some Dreadhorde. It's actually kind of a red-black pile. But I already ran some games with this in the practice queue as well as some other ones, so it seemed like it could be real fun. So let's give it a shot and get to it. Let's see if we can do any good. Now, as everyone knows, I am horrendous at Magic. Everything I do is bad. I'm just not that good, but that's okay. Because it's not necessarily about being good as it is just learning and gaining progress. That's really all one can really hope for. And for my Pioneer opponent to actually show up. These things are very tedious. I guess it's no different than starting an event and just stream games. We should be streaming right now. Let's see. Did OBS kick me out? Let's see. Nope, it says I am now going, so I'm good. Okay, cool. Let's see what's happening. Gosh, this is taking forever. I just want a match. Oh, yeah, that's something else entirely. Ignore that. Let's see here. Well, there's no point in wasting perfectly good streaming time, so what I'm going to do while I'm waiting is go into the 2-player queue. Nope, I guess I'm going to the Pioneer Practice Tournament. Jesus, no one's playing. I thought everyone was real excited to get back to this, but I guess not. Jesus, man. Maybe it's just the time of day, no Pioneer events are firing. Man, I really want to play Pioneer. This is ridiculous. But, you know, I get it. Oh, finally. So you get a nice little image of me complaining on Twitter. But let's go back to this. Oops, not that. This. Great. Let's see who we're playing. We are fighting Brennan 2. Hey, Brennan, let's see how you do. Okay, we'll reveal Gigantha. Brennan's on the play. So what we have here is a Young Peasy. We have 5 lands and spells. That seems like a bad keep. See deck of fetch lands. That's a little bit better. We will bottom the basic mountain. So now we can start with Voldaren Epicure, go into either Dreadhorde Arcanist or Kroxa, depending on what we get. Let's see. This will give us an idea of what they're on. Elf Tribal. So probably green-black Elves. Yep, that's an all-root trapper. That's pretty solid. Oh yeah, this is actually a pretty good curve. Okay, so we'll go Voldaren Epicure first. I think one really solid thing about this deck is it's fairly consistent because it's not looking to combo or go off. The downside is because it can't just explode outward. You're hoping to get some disruption in order to keep the value going. So there, they get to start out 3 mana on turn 2. Let's see what they get. Let's see. The upside is once I get down this Blood-Tithe Harvester, I should be able to remove most of any one threat. I would really like a spell, so I would say one downside of this deck is Dreadhorde Arcanist and Young Peasy kind of fight for spaces, and it's already pretty much a creature-heavy deck. That said, I am of the firm belief that Dreadhorde Arcanist pays for itself in one swing. Yep, the 3-drop, the 5/4 can't be blocked by small guys. That's going to be pretty painful for a bit. Yep. Creature's power 2 or less. Luckily, Blood-Tithe Harvester can block it, so that is one upside. So, and when I crack it, it'll be able to remove it. So that's good. And then late game, I can probably do some rummaging, maybe throw Kroxa away. So for now, I'm going to let it through. I wonder if this is a Coco deck. It could be a Coco deck, which would make sense. Coco is legal in Pioneer. It's already one of the strongest. Well, I shouldn't say strongest. It's one of the better cards in Modern right now. And see, they're going to load their hand. And you know, this deck doesn't actually run any board wipes, but I feel like having a soft board wipe like Anger of the Gods going for 5, yep, would be really solid. And let's see, Dreadhorde. So, let's see, this does not cost mana to do. So, do I want to empty their hand or get down some value? I think I want to. Yeah, let's get down Dreadhorde because it can block all these little guys like a champ, like a Pog champ. And we Pogue. I never got that. Got this, and we will, because I'm gonna have to crack this anyway. I might as well wait till their turn, and then I can. Oh, what if they have no Veil of Summer's not legal in Pioneer? It's too strong of a card. So maybe Coco right here. Yeah. So Elf Lord will make this too large, so we have to respond to it. Oh, it's a sorcery speed. Well, punt one. So if they get a Lord, I'm going to be unable to deal with this Steel Leaf Champion in a meaningful way. I'm going to have to hope to get into a push, which thanks to Blood Tokens is really easy to interact with, but if they get any kind of Lord, I'm S. Oh, that's rough. See, this is why you need to read your cards, kids. Like, I'm so excited to play Pioneer because I don't really get a chance to in person. So, in my town, in the Portland Metro, which is where I'm located, 2 stores run Pioneer, Disc Heroes and Mox Boarding House. I'm friends with the judge who runs events, Elvish War Master. Nope, they're just going wide, so that isn't the greatest, but it's not the worst. So I can't chump here, I have to take this. I'll be able to kill this next turn. Really? Because he can give it Death Touch. He's trying to bait me, yeah. I can block with Voldaren Epicure, I just, the extra point damage isn't worth it. So, I have to leave this up, and this is just me playing badly, I guess. Oh well. So, we'll crack this now. Kill this. Yep. Yep. Let's crack this now. Pay 1. Yep. Discard the pathway. I should be discarding Kroxa, but I don't have enough to delve anyway. Crack this. Get rid of the Blight Step Pathway. Yeah, this deck might just need more removal. I did keep a fairly mana-heavy hand. Pay 2, this is exact kills. Oh, they got me dead anyway. Okay, so that's my bad. I misplayed. I could have made that slightly less painful if I had been paying attention better. So let's see what we can do. It's a more aggressive deck, so I almost wonder. No, I think the deck is fine against it. I just need to play better. Maybe Dreadhorde. No, I really need to get that removal though. It's probably going to have to be K commands though. K commands versus Claim Fames probably. And then, do I want the Dread Wars? Get the Dread Wars over the Dreadhordes. Yeah, probably. Run that, see how it goes, and also grab a... One Dreadhorde's probably fine. Run that back. And that's my fault, I really should have just played better. See, it's weird because... Oh, Mulligan. One difference completely changes how the match plays out, and that's just... I mean, Magic's amazing in that sense. we'll keep, and we're going to bottom one of the Epicures. Done. Let's start out with turn 1 Thoughtseize, as always, equalize it a bit. Like I said, I was planning to get my teeth kicked in, just not on purpose. Miss Elvish Mystic. Ooh. We get to kind of punish him for his greed. So, I can Blood Tithe, Harvester one of the Mystics. And yeah, let's get 1 Mystic now. They're going to get 1 now. We'll be able to follow up by Blood Chief's Thirst and a Voldaren Epicure, which will let us start rummaging, which isn't bad. And Elf. Yep. Now, I can say this for Elvish Clancaller, but I really think I want them off of their mana because they kept a super greedy hand. I mean, I'm not one to talk. I always keep greedy hands, but, you know, whatever. Always yield. But that's why I am playing, and that's why I've been eager to play, because it's not just that the OP is back. I enjoy Pioneer as a format. I'm really excited for New Capenna because I can probably play a bad Grixis value deck. And now we get to see... Oh, they drew another Llanowar Elves. Which means they drew no land, which makes a lot of these interesting. So... Huh. Let's see. I doubt they're going to trade, which is fine. I'll just take the hit. I think now the name of the game is actually just to keep them off of mana, because they can't get anything going if I... So... Let's see. Seer Step Pathway. And now I can just start rummaging away value. So if they get another land, they're fine. They can just play Clancaller. Oh, they keep getting the mana dorks, though. They'll get there eventually. Don't worry, Bud. You're a PogChamp. And this is great, because now I'm going to get treasure from this. I'm going to get Kiki-Jiki, and I can just start generating value Epicures. So now they have to catch up. So they need a land and a 1-mana dork, which obviously they may have a mana dork. Oh, they just scooped. Okay. Yeah. It sucks when you keep a greedy hand, bud. I mean, again, I'm not one to talk. I should honestly probably not just run it back like that. I should probably be running like more Go Blanks. Or maybe a Feed the Swarm. But honestly, yeah, Feed the Swarm is sorcerer speed though. Oh, you know what I should actually be running less of is less Village Rites. I mean, Village Rites definitely get you there, as does Deadly Dispute, but they're just not... They're not where I want to be. Whoops. Nope. I guess they're in the game. Played Big Jeg. Turn 1 Epicure, turn 2 Peasy, followed by spells. Yeah, that sounds about right. That's a keepable hand. Keep. Okay, Brennan, let's see what you got. What kind of elfy business do you have? Oh, he mulliganed to 6. Okay, draw 1 elf. Okay. Oh, that's my phone. I should probably not keep it there. Whatever. Voldaren Epicure, always... God dang. Postmates is really excited, not sponsored. Postmates is really excited to tell me how much money I saved by being on Postmates Premium, or whatever the heck you want to call it. Ooh! Well, I haven't really gone to run out my Crocs at any of these games, but okay, man, go off, go off. Let's see, we'll play that as black, because we need the black mana, so... We're going to start with a Young Peasy, and then yield through this turn. And then I think the plan is... do I want to Village Rites this to get this? I think I really... So, if I get a land, I'm obviously going to try to get 2 Peasies and Village Rites. Or maybe I just Dreadbore next turn, I guess. Yeah, we're not going to... do I want to try to go for the free swing? No. I don't want that. So we're gonna Village Rites right now, get my value, and see if we can draw land for turn, which is important. Land for turn, which is good. We can drop a second Peasy, or we can Dreadbore this, or we can Thoughtseize. There's a chance they have land drop Coco, which is pretty brutal, and it's hard to I mean, I can recover, it's just not easy. I think doing this right now, taking a hit, is the conservative and correct move. So Skemfar, Shadow Mage, Realm Walker, and Collected Company. That sucks because these are all really good at generating value. You gain X life. Changeling. Ugh. So we can remove the Coco. The Realm Walker is still really bad. I don't think they can play lands off the top, which gives us a little bit of a stopgap, but it's still not ideal. Now we can... Do we want to loot away any of this? I have 2 1-drop mana spells. No, I don't want to loot away any of that. And now, let's see, would they have... Yep, Realm Walker, which is a 2/3, so that's pretty brutal. Let's see. Elf, obviously. Land. Okay, so let's see, we can Dreadbore, we can Peasy follow up with a Dreadbore, targeting Realm Walker so they can't keep drawing cards, or we can do Dreadhorde Arcanist. I think at this point we are actually on the Peasy plan. Let's see. I mean, either way, this needs to go because it's going to draw on cards, and we can't have that. Dang, I really wish... Okay, so I think no matter what, we want the extra Peasy down because Black has 2 abilities. Because that's where we want to be. Then we're going to get this, because we can take 1 or 2 more hits. It's not ideal, but the sheer amount of tokens we now have access to is going to let us keep pushing through damage, which is where we want to be. Next turn, we can drop down Dreadhorde to try to get some Thoughtseize. Well, I mean, every time we do, they're going to squeeze it, which is fine. Now the Skemfar. It's lose life or gain life equal to aggro creatures. Okay, so that enters, it's lose 2 or gain 2. Okay, that's fine. Again, we're not exactly where we want to be, but we're not doing too bad. And he's deciding if it's worth the risk of getting the crackback. Oh. Yeah, I'll block 3 tokens, bud. Is that mushroom? Is that what they call mushroom stamping? Or whatever the kids call it? Okay, cool. I don't know if he's just trying to be a goof or something. It's probably him just trying to be a goof. I don't actually care. Okay. Yep, second skews. Sounds good. Okay, so now we can do this. So my greed paid off. My ingenious greed move paid off. So we're gonna get that, which would be nice. So now we have infinite tokens to block with, and they have a Skemfar in hand. We know that. We can now... that's just going to honestly spook him into... I also don't want to grow, so maybe that is still the play. Because... yeah, that'll at least spook him into, like, doing something. So the downside is I don't want... I would normally loot this away, or I'm just away with the blood token, but I don't want to. I also value these 2 spells highly, because they're not bad. Still lose 2, gain 2. Okay, yep. Eat my yard. Yep. Oh yeah, I had 1 Voldaire and Epicure in there, I forgot. Okay, that's fair. It's a good thing I didn't swing in. I would have been really disappointed. So again, I still have infinite chump walkers. They need to draw Coco or Realm Walker. I might be able to gum them up enough to get value off of this Fable the Mirror Breaker so I can start getting some really sick extra elemental tokens off of this. You doing it? Shaman of the Pack. Lose 1 life, gain 1 life. Okay. Value. Yeah, they can't really swing in because I have infinite tokens. Okay. Well, I guess this is me now. This is me now. I can't swing in with this because they'll just eat it. Now they eat the... Nope. Okay. They don't want to use their other mana. I'm almost tempted. Elvish War Master's really good. So that's going to give him more elf value so he can do Skemfar and drain me for a bunch of mana next turn. I'm almost tempted to pitch these just because I need to get some answers. Okay, well... Do we care more about chumping or trying to kill it? 2. So we already know it's not a Skemfar, so really what they're trying to do is be able to have blockers to push through, but I think... 5. Yeah. Honestly, they shouldn't. Yeah, I was gonna say they shouldn't try to kill more tokens. Just leave that one up. And I think at this point, because we need to actually do this, which sucks, but is what it is. So, no, we keep this because we need to be able to ding this and get some extra value. We'll do upkeep damage. Oh, that's good. And then, do we want to... You may discard up to 2 cards. Okay. I do not want to discard up to 2 cards. This is literally all I want to draw. No. Yeah, this is actually pretty sweet. Okay, so we are going to cast Scooz here. Now we're going to be able to swing in and get some value. Push this as well, which is really sick. Do you don't have Veil of Summer, do you? Oh, you're scoozing up the... Yeah, okay. That's fine. So the best thing about this now is, yep, get the life. We're going to get tokens. We're going to be able to swing with this as well, which is going to be really sick. And we're going to be able to crack the treasure to also float a push, I guess? Yeah. So that'll be sick. Okay, so we'll cast Fatal Push. Targeting this. Okay. Cast the card? Yes. Okay, Young Peasy triggers. So we haven't necessarily closed out the game, but we effectively will slam the door shut. So we're going to put a stop on Brennan 2's upkeep to set stop here. So we don't want him to be able to get value back. So he can block here, which is fine. I would highly advocate against it. But, you know, this is a free country, so... Okay, well, I don't need this stop anymore. Great. Since I already know that he has a life gain card, you'll set stop. You'll set stop. Okay. Yeah, I actually don't care about getting through damage as much as I care making him top deck, because next turn I get to swing out and I'll have a Kiki Jiki flipped. Yep, sure. Choose target player. Choose this. Yep. And I'm going to have mana up for Fatal Push as well. So he needs a board wipe. A soft board wipe, and yeah, I think I got this. I think I locked it up. Through my terrible punts, I managed to lock this up. It's great, because if you cast a 3 CMC or higher drop... Yep. Cool. Cool. Won my first game. Red-black value versus Elves.